Hear me now. Cause who don't hear must feel. See, I just wanted to give you a quick update on my little posting journey. In fact, my big posting journey. Why? Because it was a big step for me, actually. You know, and it's going well. But at the same time, I've been experiencing growing pains. Why have I been experiencing growing pains? Because for the first time in my life, I feel really vulnerable. You know, I feel exposed. But within that vulnerability, I'm also been able to find the beauty in it. Why? Because it's allowed me to shed the ego that little bit more. And once you shed the ego that little bit more, you realize a lot of these things don't even matter, what you believe to matter. And through that continuous shredding of the ego, I've been able to go back to my essence, I believe. My core values, my foundations, you know, what really makes up me, you know, and that's been amazing. And that's what's put me on this journey of self-fulfillment, self-love, you know. I haven't got it all figured out, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if anybody has. But at the same time, just gonna enjoy it, you know. And the reason why I started posting is because, look, I believe I've been through too much, so much. I've got so many experiences, and everything I talk about, I've actually been through. You know, I feel I got too much game not to share that with people. If it's to stop people from slipping up or to put people on the right track, cool, it is what it is. But I couldn't keep that game to myself. I couldn't keep that locked up within myself. I needed to share that. And that's how I started posting. And I'm far from perfect. I'm far from perfect, you know. But, you know, I actually enjoy that. You know, you get some people in life, right, that, you know, pride themselves on being perfect. That's not me. I actually pride myself on being a bit of a ragamuffin, a bit unorthodox, you know. I know I'm not perfect, and I kind of revel in that. You know, I'm going to do things a little bit not the right way, and I'm happy with that, you know. Has posting been easy? Hasn't been easy. It's difficult to be on this side of the camera. Really difficult to be on this side of the camera, you know. And I grew up, you know, on the other side of the camera, ducking the law, if you like, hiding in the shadows. So even to just come home and just see everybody posting and taking pictures, it was all foreign to me. It was all foreign to me. I had to learn all of that. You know, I remember I first come home and people just, everywhere I go, like, people pointing cameras at me. I'm like, huh? Like, what are you doing? I was confused. I decided to just take a trip. So when I was away, I couldn't do a lot of things I wanted to do. And then even while I was sitting down, I realized that there were so many things I could have done, but because of my limited beliefs, environment, circles, I just wouldn't allow myself to do certain things. I've been riding motorbikes forever and a day. Forever I've been riding motorbikes. When I shouldn't have been riding motorbikes, I was riding motorbikes. You know, yesterday was the first time I was able to hit the top speeds of the bike. Not even the top speeds, like I was going 170 legally. And it just felt so exhilarating, so beautiful. It's an amazing feeling, you know? So I wrote down this bucket list when I was away. So all the things I want to do when I go home. All the things I want to do. Coming and riding motorbikes was one of them. It's the first time I've ever been to a track. First time. I've been riding bikes. I don't know how long I've been riding bikes. Since I was about 15. And I'm 40 this year. It's a bit early for me. You can do the maths on that one. But this is an amazing feeling, man. And to be here doing it, it's breathtaking, I'll be honest with you. sensational. It's breathtaking, I'll be honest with you. Sensational. But yeah, man. Hear me now. God, who don't hear must feel. Forgiveness, guys. I made a video about forgiveness previously, and to tell the truth, forgiveness is an ongoing daily process. It's not easy. If you watched that video and you thought it was easy, it's not easy. Every single day I wake up and I have to tell myself, I have to affirm to myself in positive affirmations to help me to continue to forgive the people that I feel have wronged me, and the people that feel that I have wronged them. You know, it's an everyday process. Can't just wake up and just, you know, everybody, otherwise it would have destroyed me. But the truth of the matter is, forgiveness is an ongoing process. It's a daily process. You know, the other day it was my son's birthday, right? And instead of being happy and jubilant and celebrating it as I should, I found myself quite sad. And the reason I found myself quite sad is because it was, instead of marking a joyous occasion, for me, it symbolized an anniversary of when things started going wrong for me before I went away. You know? And some of these things and some of the things I've gone through, it's been so difficult. Why? Because I'm just being able to say these things out of my mouth now. I'm only able to talk about them now. And I'm still struggling. Otherwise I would have said it already. You would have got to the punchline. But when my son was born, no less than a week after his birthday, the very same people I grew up with burgled my house, my aunt's house. My son was burgled my aunt's house. My brother was living there at the time. My son was a week old. All right, cool. Just don't worry about that. Just put that on the back block. You know you have a new baby. It doesn't even matter. A week after that, the very same people I grew up with shot at my mum's house. This one's harder to put on the back block. Now you're taking a piss. Yeah? And a week after that again, on the third week, as if that wasn't enough. As if those other two previous incidences wasn't enough. Someone has taken the bright idea to pour petrol through my aunt's letterbox and tried to set it alight. My aunt's house. Now, thank God, by the grace of God, the house didn't set on fire. Because if it did, what do you say to someone that loses all of their heirlooms, their whole, you know? Thank God it didn't set on fire. But nah, I mean, if you wasn't angry the first two times, when would you lose your temper? It was at that point that I made the fatal mistake. Hear me now. It was at that point that I made the mistake to pick up the phone and order a takeaway. But at the same time the takeaways have been ordered, you got to remember, I'm conflicted. Why? Because I grew up with these people, right? So even though in my mind I want to seek revenge, at the same time I'm hurt because, again, you know, we grew up together. You don't do that. And as you know, once you take your eye off the road, it's possible to crash. And that's what happened. Because of the confliction, because my eye was off the road, I crashed. ended up getting arrested and coming to prison. Again, I've taken accountability for my actions. I told you that. So I don't blame no one. I'm just telling you that when it was my son's birthday, I wasn't able to celebrate. Why? Because it marked the anniversary of that for me. Remember, I left this poor child by himself for years and years and years and more. And this is why I'm telling you that forgiveness is an ongoing process. It's not easy by any stretch of the imagination. I have to wake up daily. I have to wake up daily and fight with this. I have to wake up daily and battle with this. Daily affirmations. Please continue to help me forgive the people that have sinned against me and the people that I've sinned against. I mean, you don't wake up one day and say positive's a new gangster and you're just zen for life. It doesn't work like that. And if anybody thought it did, and if anybody was wondering, is that guy still in there somewhere? Yeah, deep down, he's there, innit? You don't lose that. I mean, it's even a fight to keep that subdued sometimes. If I remain on a steadfast path, but if I remain on the right path, I do the right things, surround myself with the right people, watch what I ingest, what my diet. You know, you often hear people talking about diet. It's not just eating, it's what you take in. It's really what your 5 senses ingest. That is your diet. That's a panoramic diet, a 360-degree view of diet, if you like. You often hear people talking of diets, and it's not just what you ingest. It's also, you know, what you see, what you hear, what you touch, what you smell, if you like. Yeah, man, forgiveness is difficult. It's an ongoing process, and it's tough. And sometimes I do feel the devil's on my one shoulder and the angel's on another. They're both talking to me. You've heard the songs of the angels singing when I'm on the horse. That's beauty right there. And sometimes you got the devil on the other shoulder. But I'm just like, fuck. And I think those are the moments where I have the most trouble. I have the most issues. And that's when I start experiencing growing pains. So I have to grow through that and understand I'm unlocking another level. Hear me now. Share me now. Hear me now. Cause who don't hear must feel. Sometimes in life, we forget to be easy. Life's got a way of just kicking us up, boxing us up, pushing us down. We get back up, we get pushed down again. We forget to be easy. We forget that life isn't just about going to work, paying bills, being stressed. It's also about being easy, being happy, spending time with loved ones, smiling, laughing, joyous moments. That's my message of today. Just be easy. Be easy. Anybody that sees my page, understand I was down bad. I'm not doing this to show off. I'm doing this to let you know that you can go through the worst time of your life and come back. Honestly, again, experience isn't what happens to a man or woman, is what a man or woman does with what happens to them. And everyone goes through hardships. Everybody. This is where the saying comes from, every dog has their day. What that really means is that everyone goes through shit. You know? But when you go for that shit, just remember, on the other side, just be easy. Be easy. There's no testimony without test. There's no experience without trouble. How you think sailors get better? Rough seas. Simple as that. So when life throws a curveball at you, lift your head up. Say, no, you won't. I'm gonna stand right back up. You won't kick me back down. I'm gonna get up. I'm standing up. What? What are you gonna do?